Hello everyone, I am Grand Cat and this is another Grand Cat review, and today we're going to be looking at the Neon Knuckles, which I am going to call Hyper Knuckles because the closest we'll ever get to getting an actual proper hyper version of Knuckles. Of course, Knuckles back in Sonic 3 and Knuckles could turn into Super Knuckles when you got all 7 regular Chaos Emeralds, and could turn into Hyper Knuckles the same as Sonic could turn into Hyper Sonic once you got all 7 Hyper Emeralds, and it has never been in any game since. It was in a few of the Sonic comics, but it's never been in any actual media or such. So until there's any kind of confirmation that there's ever going to be a Super Knuckles or a Hyper Knuckles, I think this is probably the closest that you're going to get. So let's take a look at the back of the Neon Knuckles. 11 points for articulation. Knuckles is a red echidna and the last of his tribe. And it comes with the other figures that we've already seen in the line. The Neon Sonic, which I've called the Obama Harry Potter Sonic for the reasons if you click on that video. The Neon Tails, which I've called Super Tails because it's the closest we get. We have the Neon Knuckles, of course, and of course we have the brand new figure, the Modern Amy. It's not the first time that we've had a Modern Amy, but it is the first time we've had Modern Amy in 4-inch by Jakks Specifics. So, let us now open this up and we will look at our Hyper Knuckles. And here we go. He comes with the little, what do you call it, the bonus stage thing. It's like this, and if you've got more than 50 rings, it takes you into the little bonus stage, you know. It's quite cool. I think we've had one of these before with one of the other figures. I couldn't tell you exactly which one, but I'm sure that we have. So now we begin the ASMR part of the video where I try to rip open the Knuckles figure. You can actually see there's actually a bit of a paint chip already there. It looks like there's maybe green underneath, so maybe the green part here is actually the base colour and a little bit has just been chipped off there. Which happens in the factory sometimes. That's not the fault of the seller, that is the fault of the manufacturer. So don't go complaining to the person that sold you on eBay or the person that you bought it from at your local toy store. That is the fault of the company itself. So here we are, came out with actually no problem whatsoever. So a bit of a disappointment to our ASMR fans, if there is any out there. And if you are an ASMR fan, please let me know, because that's a very strange thing. But here we are. I mean, not if you're interested in ASMR in general, I mean, that's fine. I mean, if you specifically watch my channel for ASMR, then that's unusual, and I would love to hear about that. That would be very interesting. So this is the same mould as the previous Knuckles, which we'll bring in just a second. So the head does move, but can't because the dreadlocks are locked around this arm, which also kind of hinders the movement of the arm as well. So we have had that issue before. Of course, he's got one closed fist, one open gripped hand. We have, of course, Knuckles has the slightly thicker legs, which are better for keeping that stance, because some of the ones with the thinner legs tend to fall over quite easily, which is not good for any collector. Oh my goodness. And that was the popping of one of the plastic wrappers from before, and I think putting those legs into position has kind of ruined that a bit, so I need to rotate one of the feet so that we can do something like that. So there. And maybe if we just put the arm out like that, we put something out like that, then there we can get a cool little thing of our Knuckles. And here is the first Knuckles. So they're very, very similar. The eyes have been done quite a bit differently on this one. You can see here that it's a slightly lighter purple that's been used, and it's slightly smaller than the darker and slightly larger eyes that the original Knuckles had. It's the same mold, the same sculpt for the two figures. Again, shares the same problems. I've put this arm under the dreads here, which wasn't particularly easy to do, and I'm not exactly sure why I did. No, actually, it's easy enough. You just have to like pull it forward to close it in. But yeah, there we go. And then if we can rotate the head a little bit more this way, it looks better in this one actually. Once again, the neon figures are better than the originals somehow. Again, I said this in the previous video, the reason for these neon figures is apparently you get a black light, you shine it over them, and it makes them a little bit more shiny. But I've seen that on YouTube videos and it doesn't really work. I don't have a black light myself to test it out, but it's something that you can try at home if you happen to have one. So let's get the little mirrored rotation gimmick, and we'll put our two lovely little knuckles on there. Actually, let's bring them a little bit close together so that their fists don't hit off the back. And there we go. So there you have the original knuckles and what I'm going to call the hyper knuckles, because I don't see them ever actually making a proper super or hyper knuckles in the same way that I don't ever see them bringing out a proper super tails. So I think just having something that's a little bit different, that's got a little bit of a different gimmick to it, is cool enough to put in your shelf and go, yeah, that's a representation of that, even if it's not the exact thing. So that's what I'm going to use them for anyway. So that's going to be it for this little video, folks. I really hope you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give us a like, share and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these videos go out. Check out the Sonic playlist that's in the it's in the channel, it's not in the description, almost in the description, it's not. If you click on the Grand Cat down there, you can see our playlists, and the Sonic unboxing videos is in there, and it is all our videos all combined for one simple viewing pleasure, so that you don't have to take a look at any of the other stuff that we upload that might not be to your interest or taste if you're not into Vanguard or Street Fighter or any of the other things that I tend to upload on this channel. But that is going to be it for this video, folks. I really hope that you all enjoyed, and we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.